Hello and welcome back to the Programming in C++ Part 2 series. In this video we're going to be going over some more Chapter 10 Classes and Data Abstraction exercises. Before we do, let's go ahead and smash the like button, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you're not able to, it means you're not logged in. Remember, the YouTube login only takes less than a minute to create, and it is absolutely free. Alright, so let's move on to our next exercise, which is going to be Programming in C++ Part 2, Programming Exercise 10-6. Now we did skip 10-5 because there were some glitches in that one, so we're moving on to the next one. So let's go write a program that converts a number entered in Roman numerals to a positive integer. Your program should consist of a class, say Roman type. An object of type Roman type should do the following: store the number as a Roman numeral, convert and store the number as a positive integer, print the number as a Roman numeral or positive integer as requested by the user. The integer value of the Roman numerals are, you may have it here, M is 1000, D is 500, C is 100, L is 50, X is 10, V is 5, and the line I is 1. Test your program using the following Roman numerals: MCXIV, CCLIX, and MDCLXVI. So remember to do that. And then task 01, this requires Roman numerals conversions. Alright, so let's go and look first. Let's see what we're going to do first. Let's go ahead and do our Let's do our header file first, so we know what we're getting into. Let's see. Alright, so let's go. We're going to need, for our header, our include string. Then, of course, I'm using namespace std. Then we'll name our class Roman type. Roman type, and then do our brackets. Alright, here let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this to finish up this header file. Alright, so let's go here. Let's go first. Let's go make it public. Remember, there's no indentation. There's the public or private. So our first indent is going to be, let's go void. So the first function, set Roman, and it's going to be a string. Let's semicolon. Then we'll do void Roman positive integer. Alright, and that is gonna be our second function. Roman to positive integer. Then let's go void print positive integer. This time we'll add constant. That. Then we'll do void print Roman. Add constant to that. Roman type. And type, and we'll call string, and then let's go do our private variables, our functions, variables. Let's go private string integer num, the number. And then don't forget to add our semicolon at the end of the bracket. And then that's our header file. Looks like that's all we need. Let's get another quick look at it. Looks like everything is in place. Let's roll with that. So next, let's go jump on our class, Roman IMP. Let's see what we need for this one. So we'll start with our include statements, of course. And we'll do IO stream. We're also going to need string, and then we need to name it. It's called Roman.each. We got our quotes already. Alright, so using namespace std, and let's add these functions. So we'll do void. Oops. Void Roman type. And print positive integer. Constant. Do our brackets. Let's do our brackets and then cout num. Integer, just make that one word. There we go. Let's copy and paste this and reuse this for our next one. This time we're going to do void print Roman type, print Roman. Time we're going to use Roman. Alright, for Roman type, Roman num. Alright, so let's go ahead and copy it again. This time we'll do void Roman type set Roman. Then we'll add string inside. We're going to make this constant for this one. We'll add string or string. Roman string. There we go. And then let's do Roman num equals r string. And then Roman to positive integer. Actually, we'll make this. Alright, so that looks good. Our set Roman. Now let's go. So copy and paste again, Roman to Roman to positive integer. And we'll make this, so we got our brackets. This time let's do call an integer called sum, initialize it to 0. And another integer, we'll call it length. And this will equal num dot length. And integer, call it I. Then we'll do an integer previous equals 1000. Right, let's get that one. Everything is good. Remember to pass an integer. That's good for now. So we need to get this I. So let's go ahead and do a for I. 0, I is less than length, I plus plus. And let's go ahead and do a switch. Roman num I in our array box. And we'll do brackets for a switch. Let's start with our first case. Back that up. So case M. So we'll do sum plus or equal to 1000. If previous is less than 1000. And sum is minus or equal to 2 times previous. Let's use theirs. Alright, so previous equals 1000. Previous equals 1000. And then let's go ahead and break there. Semicolon there. And let's go ahead and copy and paste this whole case. So we're going to do this similar for each Roman numeral. So here with the M, let's make this one a D. And then change this to 500. Change this to 500. So all will be the same way. It's less than, so this one, so sum minus equals 2 times previous equals 500. Alright, so we'll break there. Let's see. I'm going to copy and paste again for the next one, as you see. So look at the chart and the instructions. It tells us what to work. I don't remember these all by hand or by, but capital C there. And then C is 100. So just leave it in zeros, leave it in zeros, let's leave it in zeros. Alright, so let's go to our next case. This time we'll go with L. Capital L. L is 50. Let's make these 50. Alright. As most of us know, the next one, so copy this again, is capital X, and this equals 10. Alright, to our, keep it going, let's go to capital B. Capital B equals 5. And for our last case, so we can't do the minus with this one, equals 500 minus equals still. This equals C. C should be. I think something I missed one out. I missed one line, I think. So M plus equals 1,000. So let's take a quick break and we'll be back right after this. Alright, so we're back on the scene, just reviewing. Plus equals 500 and then sum minus equals 2 times previous 100. That's right. That's right. So let's go back to our last one, which is I. This one will be slightly different because you can't go any lower than it. So if it's less than, it's got to be positive. So sum plus equals 1. And then take this out. Delete that. And previous will equal 1 as well. And we don't need this break because it's at the end. Let's move this up one. Alright, so close out these two. Case switch it for statements. So right under this bracket, let's go make some room. Let's go num equals sum. And let's see. That's it for that function. Let's do Roman type. And Roman type. Semicolons in the wrong spot. Type, Roman type. So here we do our brackets, and we'll do Roman num equals our string. Roman 2 positive integer. So that's going to be very simple. Just like, so why is my R string? Oh, okay, that's why. Let's move these down. I need these for the next. This one, okay, I got it. I know what I can do. Let's do Roman. So let's paste this. Put this at the end, and then we'll use Roman num equals I. Oops, I. And this one will make num equals 1. There we go. Now Roman type will need a variable string again, and then our string. And there we have it. Alright, so we got our class built. Let's go from the top real quick. Let's see. A little bit bigger. There we go. Alright. So that looks good. Alright, so let's go ahead and start on our main. Let's go here, slide this out the way, or slide this over to the right. And there's our main. And we got somewhat started. So here, shouldn't need much. Let's do our include statements. First, we need string. Header file, which is Roman.h. Alright, and I'm using namespaces already there, so we'll leave nothing there. So let's go straight to our main, and let's go right there. Create something to work. Let's go. Alright, so we go to Roman type. Roman. Let's do string. Roman string. And let's do cout. Enter. Number. Space. Number. And CN. This is going to be Roman string. Then cout. Let's go Roman set. Set Roman. Let's go Roman string. And semicolon. Then cout. Equivalent. Space. Back up here. Say Roman. Then let's see. It is space before and after. Print positive integer. We'll use that. And then let's see out. Alright, so let's check for any errors. That's all we need. Alright, so let's go to our companion. Let's run this. So first, let's go mx or mcxid. 14. Again, ccc. X 300, and then let's use probably either MC and DCL XVI. Alright, 1666. Alright, so let's calculate this and see if we got our. We did it right. So can't see the code. So let's go ahead and start looking at the code. We'll check back to our grade. So let's go first to the header file. Line 1. This is the Roma.h. This is the header file. So if you need more time with that, go ahead and pause it because we're going to move on to our next one. Here, I'll show you this one as well. If you need to pause it, go ahead and do so. But first, this is lines 1 through 18. As we scroll down, line 19 through 35. Scrolling down, 36 to 50, 51 through 65. 66 through 80, and the end of our code. So let's go to the top and we'll scroll down slowly one more time. Please pause if you need more time with it, or You can also rewind it if you skip something. Here's to scroll down slowly. Make sure you got everything. Alright, there we have it. So let's go check our companion. So we did get our green check and we got 100%. So lastly, let's go ahead and check out our main. And our main, this line 1 through 18 is not very long. So we said if you need more time with it, go ahead and pause it. And that's line till the end of the code. Alright, let's scroll that one more time slowly for you so you can see it again. This is your include statements, everything below the main, and that's your code. Alright, so that was it for exercise 10-6 on programming in C++ part 2. We're going to move on to our next exercise, which is going to be programming in C++ part 2, programming exercise 10-8. If you notice, we did skip 10-7. Now 10-7 is just set up as practice, so we can't get any score for that one, but if you do want to do 10-7, you can practice that on your own. But let's go ahead and move on to 10-8. And here, we're to write the definitions of the functions to implement the operations for the class dayType as defined in programming exercise 7. So previous day, next day, add day, and print. Also write a program to test various operations in this class. So program produces the correct output. The dayType object works as expected, and test 3 implement the required methods of the object dayType. Let's go over and see what we got here. This is our header file, and it looks like it's all done for us. Let's see anything wrong with it. We got static header. It's complete. Yeah, that one we don't need. That's good to go. So let's go to our main, and let's go ahead and pull our other file up. There we go. Alright, so we'll start here. And let's see. Let's do our include statements. Actually, our companion. Alright, let's go include IOStream. And then let's do string, and then let's do our space here. So this one is called quotes dayType .h, and using namespace E. And then here, let's take a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Alright, so let's go and let's see. Let's do a string, space, day, type, and then weekdays. Like that. And there's 7 of them, so let's put that in an array, straight bracket, and that's going to equal brackets, Sunday. let's go void data type. This is going to be print. And we call it constant. Brackets. And then we're going to go cout. And then weekday. String. Data type. Next day. Seven. Let's go I plus plus. I'll get outside the bracket. Didn't do that. I do apologize. So semicolon here. And there we go. That's our for statement. So now let's go turn it to if weekdays. Days integer I equals weekday. So let's go break and let's return weekdays. Bracket, parentheses, I plus 1. Let's do percentage, 7 days, semicolon. Alright, so that function is complete. Scroll on up. Now we got to do previous day. Let's make this work for us this way. Next day. Alright, so string day type, prev day here. So previous day still going to be constant. So remove this integer I. If weekday equals Sunday, so we're going to return Saturday. Saturday, then we'll use else brackets. Okay, let's do here. So close bracket there so we don't forget. And here we'll use int I. Tab all these over. Just have to tweak them a little bit. So our for I will equal 0, I divided or I less than 7, and I plus plus. If weekdays integer equals weekday, break, and then return weekdays I minus 1. So we'll do backwards, and we don't need that at all. Okay, so it's going to be I minus 1. previous day. It'll back it up for us. Right there. That's all we need for that function. And let's do add day. Copy up again. String day type. And let's go add day. And let's go integer I will look the same. For statement, same weekdays, is weekday right there, and then here we're not going to return anything. That's what string data. Oh, that's why it's going to need to be void. Void data. Finish this up. Let's take a quick break. Alright, let's go ahead and chop these up, get these errors taken care of. Let's see what we got here. We have previous day, void. Let's read more about this. So string day, previous day. Let's turn this to string. Alright. That's cool. Day. So that should be void day type add day, and it's not a constant. This should be integer in days. All right, so let's go there. And then I. So void day type add day in days. Weekdays, let's say it's the same, but let's get break, return, weekday. So I should return weekday. Okay, here's what we need to do. We get weekday equals weekdays. And then here we have I plus n days. Then return weekday equals weekdays and that doesn't make sense. So we don't need to return it. We just need yeah, we don't need to return anything there. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, so that's been solved. Check that out. Give you another look at add day since we changed that again. Next day, days, previous day, and then there's our add day. So let's go on to our next function. Here, let's see, looks like we'll do set day. Copy and paste it again. We haven't learned our lesson. So let's go set day. And set day should be void and not string. We're going to start from the beginning this time, make sure we get everything correct. Also on set day, we don't need, it's not a constant, so let's add, call our string D for day. D. And here for set day, we just need a simple statement. It says weekday equals D. Alright, and that's all we need for that. Next, let's do string. Take these up. Day type. Get day. This one is going to be constant. And let's make our 6. And here, get day, we're just going to return weekday. Then we got day type. Day type. Weekday equals Sunday. And day type again. Place there, day type. And we'll do day type in string D. Semicolon. There goes up. And then our weekday, once again, equal D. Alright, so let's scroll, see if we've got no errors. There. Alright, that looks good. So now, let's go ahead to our main. Let's go ahead and do that one. So there it is. Alright, so we got our IOStream string, our day type, header files already been done for us. So let's go to our main function. Let's do the work here. And let's scroll down. So here we're going to start day type. It needs my day. And we're going to do Monday. Okay. Then I'm going to do day type. And this time let's use temp. This will be Sunday. Oops. My day. Print. Let's go there. See out. Inline. See out. My day dot previous day. What's that there? So let's go inline there. And we're gonna match this up. We'll use this. See out. And my day. Next day. Just the next function. This line. Let's correct this. Okay. Now let's go temp. Print. Semicolon. See out. Let's go down to see out. Temp. Previous day. And then we'll do inline. Alright. So let's see something real quick. Previous day. Constant, okay. That's correct. Back to our main. So now we have, let's see, we got previous previous day, I'll just do snout. Temp next day. Next day. Line. And then we got our return 0. So everything was good there. So let's go start. Since our header file was given to us already, we'll go straight. Let's run it first. Make sure it runs. So here we go. We have Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, Sunday, Saturday. Okay, something's off there. Look at this again. Alright, let's run this again to see if we get the same thing. Okay, Monday, Sunday, error. Alright, let's calculate that. And let's get this again. Write the definitions. Previous day, next day, add day, print. Okay. This looks like what it's supposed to look like. Monday, previous day, next day, previous day. That's crazy. Alright, let's see what we got. And then I'll show you the code. Yep, we got 100%. All 3 checks. Wasn't supposed to print them in order anyway. So let's go ahead down and check out the code. Make sure you pause if you needed to. We're going to do with our daytype imp.cpp file first. So here's line 1 through 18. Please pause if you need to look at it longer at any of the pages. So we're going down from line 19 to 35. Same thing. Time you to pause, go ahead and do so. Scroll it down to 36. 50, 1, and let's go to 52, 69, then that's the end of the code. So I'll slow scroll one time through the whole thing, just pause it or rewind it as needed. Alright, so now let's look at our main. Same thing. It's line 1 through 18. And down to the end. Alright, so let's slow roll it. Pause it if you need to. Rewind it if you need to. But here's the code. Alright, so that was it for Programming in C++ Part 2, Exercise 10-8. We'll go ahead on to the next exercise. Let's take a quick break and we'll be back right after this. Alright, Programming in C++ Part 2, Programming Exercise 10-2. Alright, this chapter defines the class clock type to implement time in a program. Add functions to this class so that a program that uses this class can set only the hours, minutes, or seconds and retrieve only hours, minutes, or seconds. Make the functions that retrieve hours, minutes, and seconds as inline. Also, write a program and test your class. The header file for the class clock type, as it is defined in this chapter, has been provided for you. So let's see what that header class looks like. Okay, the task 01 set time sets the class attributes. Task 02 set and get methods work as expected. That's what we need to make sure it works. So let's get that. So here's our header, and it's already complete. So we'll just need to do the main and the clock type. So let's do this one first. Get that over, and let's see. So main. All right, let's get started. Let's go ahead with our include statements. First one, of course, will be IOStream. from there. Got CMath. And then let's do our clock type dot h clock type. Let's go clock type h. All right. So we're using namespace std, and let's go with void clock type. Set time, and we'll use an integer called hours, an integer called minutes, an integer called seconds. So let's do our brackets. And let's go with if 0 is less than or equal to hours, and hours is less than 24, then hours HR equals hours, else HR equals 0. So this is going to be reuse, of course. And let's do that. Minutes and seconds. Minutes and seconds. Alright, so let's go for 0. Let's change these hours to minutes. And HR will be changed to mins, M-I-N-S. Same thing here. Mins equals 0. Here we got seconds. Which is M-I-N. There we go. So now we got seconds. And we'll do the same thing. Change hours to seconds. One more thing, let's do these 60. 60. Alright, seconds, these will be SEC. Alright, so that's all we need for that function. We'll get a look at it again, top to bottom. Alright, so that's all we need for that. Let us go and copy and paste this. Other functions going to be slightly different, but void clock time set. It's not going to be time this time. We're going to go hours. And our variable is going to be in hours. Right, and then here, there's our brackets. And we'll just copy and paste this here for hours. Set hours, so void clock type, set hours, 0, less than hours, because that's right for HR equals hours, else HR equals 0. Alright, so that looks good. Let's go to the next one. This time we'll use this. And it's going to be change hours to minutes. Set minutes. Minutes. And just copy and paste that. Minutes. Minutes. This is going to be 60. And minutes. MIN. Set minutes, enter minutes. 0 minutes, minutes, and else equals 0. Alright. Same thing we'll do with seconds. Have to come back for these if we will. Let's do these hours. Straight. Alright, and here are our seconds, same thing, change these to seconds. Seconds. So copy these here. Seconds. Seconds, and these will be SEC. Alright, so we'll get to our now we'll do our get time. Alright, let's move on. We'll go back and finish those. Fix those with our next on our main. Alright, so let's go void clock type. And get time. And with that we'll use our integer ampersand hours. Integer ampersand minutes, integer ampersand seconds. And we'll do brackets. And let's go hours equals HR. Minutes equal min. And seconds. SEC. So for that, let's keep moving. Void clock type and increment hours. Brackets, and let's do HR plus plus per minute, and if HR is greater than 23, HR equals 0. So let's go next one. Void count type. Let's just copy this. So this one. Increment minutes. And we have minutes plus plus. This one if MEN is greater than 59. Brackets for this. Remain equals 0 and increment. Hours. Front of that. Alright, so that's it for that function. Let's do this all again. And let's do our seconds. C++, if SEC is greater than, and SEC equals 0, and increment minutes. Alright, so now, let's see. Let's go print. Void clock type print. Let's go print time. And let's go constant. Brackets. And let's go hour. Or less than 10. So digit cout 0, 0, 9 minute 0 and cout hour colon time. Let's do another if minutes. Just going to put a 0 in front of these. That's under 10. Just make it look good. It's going to be 809 instead of 89. Alright, so let's go cout. Cout 0. Count just a minute. Seconds. Copy this. Bring this down. Change this to seconds. And zeros. CC variable. We don't need that last one because there's nothing after seconds. Take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Alright, so let's go to our next function. This one will be a boolean. This will be clock type. Equal time. Let's go. constant clock type and other clock. So it should be constant. Hour equals other clock dot hour HR. Let's go and just down the next line and minutes equals other clock minute just down with that and second equals other clock SEC. That. And let's go. Let's see. Type this. So last thing we could do is these clock type. And then we'll do integer hours. Here. And just seconds. Alright, so I got this from void clock type equals set time. So it's going to be the same thing, 24, 60, 60. And this on that clock type. Brackets. And then put that right there. Brackets. Alright. Clock type. Alright, so yeah. So we'll get that straight when we do our mains. So we'll go back and check those errors. Nope, not clock type. Don't want that again. Okay, we'll just type it up. Clock type. This time, let's go clock type again. And here's our default constructor. Let's go HR equals 0. Min equals 0. And SEC equals 0. Alright, so that's it for, check this out again, make sure there's nothing. Okay. We'll come back to that when we do our main. So let's go to our main right now. So we need, okay. So this thing came to life. So we gotta include our 30, just clock type, dot each, so there we can hide that. Alright, let's go cosmetics, 10 integers seconds. My clock. Set time. And we're going to do 5, 4, 3. See out. My clock. There. And let's go. So my clock. Let's go with my clock. Clock dot print time. That. Semicolon. Line. Same thing here. Oops. Enter. So this time we're just going to do the same thing, but we'll use your clock. R. And see. Right, next we just set the time of your clock. So just like your clock, just like this. My clock, or your clock, and set time, and 5:45:16. Alright, now we'll see out after setting. Your clock. Let's go again. Seconds. Let's go. My clock here. Dot set hours. Here will be hours. And semicolon. Let's go to my clock. Set minutes. So, see how my clock. minutes and seconds of my clock. So there's just out hours equals my clock dot get hours minutes, so comma minutes equal see my clock dot get minutes. And switch this up with comma seconds equals my clock dot get seconds. And let's line, and let's do one more. Actually, let's break this down. That's down. Line. And let's go to let's get this up there. There. Alright, return 0. Okay, let's look. Let's just take a quick break and we'll come back and check it out. Alright, let's bounce back, try to get some of these errors cleared up. So let's go first to here. Let's look at our equal time, something on our equal time. And we got, okay, clock type, equal time, clock type, and other clock. Construct, that's correct. So let's go here again. That looks, that's it's not pulling that though. Why is that so? So pull all the time. It's not pulling that. It's not pulling. So let's take a quick check at this again. Alright, after wrestling with this one, even with all these errors showing, we're still able to get 2 green checks at 100%. Didn't run, but I don't guess it's asking to do that. So that's 100% on that one. I'll show you the code. So I'm going to try that first. Let's take a lot of time. But anyway, here it is. We're going to the clock type IMP. As we know, the header file did not need to be changed. It is perfect as is. So as long as you got this, you'll be fine. So, alright, so please pause if you need to, or rewind as needed. But here's lines 1 through 18. Alright, and I'm going to scroll down. I said, never mind the errors. If you have the exact same code, you'll be fine with the grade. Here's 19 through 36. And we'll pause it as you need. Going on to the next one. Here's 37 through 54. And 55 or 56. 55 was nothing there. Blank line to 73. Now here is 74 through 91. And then moving on down, we've got 92 to 109. Continuing to move, we got 110 to 127. And then we have the bottom of our curve. Alright, so we'll screen through it one more time, steady. Please pause, rewind as needed. Alright, and that's it for that one. Let's go to the main. So top, and we'll show you lines 1 through 18. Remember again, we'll go ahead and pause if you need to spend more time on it. So let's go. Line 19 to 36. Scroll it down. Line 37. 254, and on down to the end of the code. Alright. So scroll down again. Please pause if you need to. Rewind as needed. There we go. So, alright, that was it for exercise 10-9. We'll close the video out there. So, thanks for watching. Please like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And we will see you on the next one. Take care and have a wonderful day.